What happens when a supernova like Jade Cargill explodes into WWE, showered with hype and gold, only to find herself tangled in a web of locker room resentment? This isn't your typical wrestling tale of suplexes and spotlight. There's a storm brewing backstage, and it's got fans buzzing, insiders whispering, and WWE scrambling. Today, we're ripping the curtain wide open to uncover what's really going down with Jade, and why it's a problem they can't just sweep under the ring. Picture this. Late 2023, WWE drops a bombshell announcement. Jade Cargill, fresh off a dominant run in AEW, signs on the dotted line. The hype was deafening. Think red carpets, slick promos, and Triple H grinning ear to ear. They didn't just bring her in. They rolled out a welcome fit for royalty. Within months, she's tearing it up on the main roster, snagging the women's tag team titles twice with Bianca Belair. Her Royal Rumble debuted in 2024? A masterpiece. Eliminations left and right, the crowd roaring like she'd been there a decade. Fans started calling her the female Goldberg, and WWE seemed all in fast-tracking her to the top. She's got the look, the power, the charisma. Everything that screams future champ. But every crown comes with thorns, and Jade was about to feel the prick. Fast forward to June 2024, Clash at the Castle in Scotland. Jade's in a triple threat tag match. Her and Bianca against damaged CTRL and the duo of Alba Fire and Isla Dawn. The plan's simple. Alba and Isla take the win. Jade and Bianca look strong in defeat. But then it happens. Shaina subbing in for an injured Dakota Kai, locks Jade in a chokehold. Seconds tick by, the crowd's on edge, and Jade taps out. Gasps ripple through the arena. Problem is, that wasn't the script. The ref hesitates, the bell doesn't ring, and the match stumbles on, ending as planned with Alba pinning Bianca. Backstage, though, the air's thick. Jade's pacing. Shayna's stone-faced, and whispers start creeping through the halls. Something went wrong, and it was about to get messy. Here's where the plot thickens. Word leaks that Jade snapped at Shaina after the match, allegedly saying she needed to learn how to work. For a 5-year wrestling newbie to drop that on a vet like Shaina Baszler? That's like a rookie quarterback telling Tom Brady how to throw. People close to Jade push back hard, say she never uttered those words, that she was kicking herself for the botch, and even apologized to the crew. But the locker room's a different beast. Some talents heard the rumor and ran with it, painting Jade as cocky, too green to call shots. Others stayed quiet, but the vibe shifted. Dave Meltzer reported it in the Wrestling Observer. Fightful dug deeper, and suddenly Jade's not just the golden girl, she's the one stirring the pot. And what came next would turn the heat up even higher. By November, Jade's off TV, written out with a mystery attacker angle. Convenient timing, right? Rumors swirl she'd asked for the holiday tour off. Time to recharge while the roster slogged through a brutal December road stretch. Word is, WWE shot her down, calling the tour mandatory for all hands on deck. Then bam, she's injured. A few talents roll their eyes, muttering she faked it to dodge the grind. One wrestler told Fightful they'd heard she was milking it, pointing to her spotty attendance at the Performance Center. But then WWE higher-ups step in, adamant she was legit hurt. Back issues from a nasty bump, they say. They held her return, wanting her 100% cleared, even as Jade pushed to come back sooner. Sources near her swear she never asked for time off, hitting training hard near home and at the PC Weekly. So what's the real deal? The truth's murky, and that's got the locker room split. Some see a slacker, others a star fighting through pain. Either way, the distrust was palpable. Then March 2025 rolls around. Elimination Chamber. Jade's back, storming the ring to ambush Naomi, her new feud locked in. But it's her mic drop that steals the show. She grabs the stick, eyes blazing, and declares she's surrounded by wolves in the shape of women, demanding respect from a roster that's underestimated her. The crowd erupts, but backstage, crickets. Chelsea Green's online in minutes, tweeting, "Love calling your coworkers wolves while begging for respect. Classy." Another talent tells Fightful it felt like a dagger. especially since the Shaina drama had been hushed up till now. Was Jade aiming at her? At the doubters from the holiday tour fiasco. The line's vague enough to hit wide, and that's what made it stick. Tongues wagged, group chats lit up, and Jade's return wasn't just a comeback, it was a declaration. But there's more to unpack. Let's talk Shayna Baszler, because this isn't a one-sided story. She's been grinding since 2010. M&A roots, indie circuits, then NXT, where she ruled like a queen. Her submission game's unmatched. She'd twist you into knots and smile doing it. Her NXT title reign? A clinic. Matches with Rhea Ripley and Io Shirai still get fans raving. But the main roster's been a different beast. WWE's booked her hot and cold, pushed 1 month, sidelined the next. She's no promo wizard, sure, but in that ring, she's a technician who can brawl with the best. So imagine her, a decade plus in, hearing Jade, a relative rookie, might have questioned her skills. Insiders say Shayna brushed it off publicly, all pro, but privately, she was steaming. One source claims she pitched a confrontation, ready to settle it old school, until management waved it off. This isn't just about a botched spot. It's pride, legacy, and a clash of eras. And that's where the fire lives. Rewind a bit. Jade's no stranger to this heat. Back in AEW, she debuted in 2020 and shot up fast. Undefeated streak, TBS championship, headline matches. Tony Khan pushed her like a juggernaut. Fans ate it up, but backstage, same old song. Wrestlers grumbled she hadn't paid her dues, that her look outshined her ring work. Sound familiar? WWE's just the sequel. Her signing was a circus. Billboards, video packages, the works. She walks in, gets the Rumble spotlight, tags with Bianca, and wins gold twice in a year. To some, it's too much too soon. Jealousy's the grease in wrestling's gears. Roman Reigns caught it. Cena before him, even Batista in Evolution days. Triple H warned Dave and Randy back then, you'll get heat. They'll hate you for it. Jade's living that now. Big push, big target. Difference is, she's barely 5 years in, and that's a raw nerve for vets like Shaina. So where's WWE at with this? They've got a puzzle to solve. Option 1. Sit Jade and Shaina down, clear the air, and hope handshakes fix it. Locker room unity's gold, but this feels deeper. Option 2. Flip it into story fuel. Jade's already feuding with Naomi. Toss Shaina in, and you've got a triangle dripping with real stakes. Imagine the promos. Shaina snarling about respect earned, Jade firing back about rewriting the rules. The crowd'd eat it alive. Or option 3. Let Jade's star power bulldoze the drama. She's drawing eyes, selling merch, trending on X after every match. Does the backstage static even dent that? Management's tight-lipped, but one WWE writer hinted to Fightful they're watching how it plays out. Translation: they're letting it simmer. And what happens next could change everything. Here's the wild part. Jade might just turn this mess into magic. She's got that rare spark. Think rock-level presence with a modern edge. 5 years in, sure, but she's already headlined, won titles across 2 companies, and turned heads worldwide. The locker room grumbles. That's wrestling's oldest tune. Batista fought it, came out a legend. Cena took the booze, built an empire. Jade's got the same shot. Her clash flub's old news. The injury whispers are fading, and that promo? It's got people talking. Fans, not just foes. Maybe the wolves she's calling out end up howling her name. Or maybe they drag her down before she peaks. One thing's certain. This isn't the end. It's the spark of something bigger. What's your call? Does Jade rise above, or does the pack bite back? Hit the comments, because this story's got legs, and we're all along for the ride.